What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on another F1 24. It's now the 2027 Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on F1 24 for the 2027 season. It's round number 6. So I'm back in Great Britain for the Silverstone Grand Prix. If you didn't see the last video, I recommend you go check that one out. It was actually a very interesting video and
It looks like
race.
we ran into some issues with our engine in the last race. It's worth investing more in the vehicle's chassis and minimising the use of worn components to help mitigate the risks of this reoccurring in the future.
So that doesn't correspond with Austria. It actually corresponds with Canada. In Canada, we had a mechanical failure as I refused to basically take an engine penalty, as we were actually quite, to be fair, we're actually quite low. If I took it, it would have been fine. We could have probably got a win or something. I just don't want to risk it. And plus, we were actually quite quick that weekend to the final lap and a couple corners in, we retired. But for Austria, we did come P2 and in the sprint and in the race. We gave Charles Leclerc the win. Not really give, but he kind of really did earn it. And Lando Norris won in Austria with the DRS was just a crucial factor in that overall performance of the car. And to be fair, it was a chaotic race with loads of spins, DNFs. But yeah, Max did not do very well in Austria. We had a brilliant strategy, but others were on mediums and we were on the softs at the end, so it just didn't really help. As the guys said, we're not going to invest in anything because our recognition is at 55 and we've only got 5% to get it for 50, and I'm about to cancel this secret meeting. It doesn't matter who it is. It's Mercedes. George Russell has obviously won the past 2 races this season, Australia and in Canada, as it says there. Lewis has been performing very well, but if I show current team, we're fighting for constructors and we're doing very well. So I'm going to decline the talks as we always do, and we're going to get more recognition as we should. So it will help us.
Delighted you've been so loyal, declining all these meetings. They wanted me to tell you that they see you as key to the team going forward. Just don't get too comfy, otherwise I'll be out of a job.
Right, as we quickly do that, no penalties should be fine, and which definitely should earn a little bit more. With that recognition, we go up to 57, so 3 more, and then we get the free R&D things. I want to kind of leave Ferrari with some decent amount of upgrades, as they've, to be fair, they've come into their own. Let's just say that. I think they were third there again. Quite low last season, and then there, because obviously around about Brazil we put them crucial upgrades in, but MGUK reliability, thanks Charles.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
So yeah, let's go for the qualifying round, Silverstone. Right, guys, we're in qualifying for British Grand Prix, and judging by free practice, this could be a very free car battle for pole and for the win in the race. I'm talking about McLaren, Red Bull, and of course ourselves in the Ferrari. And we do set pole. Apologies, I wasn't speaking. I was locking in, as sector 3 can be a tricky one for this car, as I saw it in free practice firsthand. But yeah, a nice little pole around our home circuit.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
And what does that tell you? It could be a dominant race. Oh my lord. 1 point. We just done like a Max Verstappen in the rain, or a Lewis Hamilton in the W11. 1-2 for Ferrari. It's a 3-4 for McLaren. It's Russell in the Mercedes in P5. Lando Norris in the Red Bull in P6. Carlos Sainz in the Aston Martin P7, Max in the P8, Lewis in P9, Stroll in P10, Tsunoda in P11, Ocon in P12, Gasly P13, Albon at P14, and 15 is Vesti, 16 is Bottas, 17 is Zhou, 18, 19 is the two Hasses, and then Tyrrell Chair in P20. But that is a dominant qualifying. Let's see what the race can hold.
Welcome everyone as you join us at a former Second World War aircraft base, now converted into one of the great motor racing tracks. Britain is one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every year of the Formula One World Championship, and long may that continue. This is Silverstone, and this is the British Grand Prix. The 3.6-mile long Silverstone circuit is one of the longest of the season, with 18 corners in the current layout. With average lap speeds reaching around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the quickest tracks of the year. Watch out for cars taking the right-handers of Abbey and of Copse flat out. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Adams lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Perez, Russell, Norris, Sainz, Verstappen, Hamilton, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Gasly, Albon, Vesti, Bottas, Zhou, Behrman, Hülkenberg, and Théo Pourchaire. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Here we go then, the formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm, and that may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race.
Right guys, as we approach our grid, you can see the strategies that are on the board. As you saw on the beginning of the formation lap, everybody's on the softs apart from me. The reason being is the softs, especially with them strategies, doesn't really last a long time, and the hards are not very good as well. So I've gone for the mediums until about lap 7 or 8, and then we're going on the softs to the end, so we can push all the way to the end on the softs, and it'll be a good race. We're going to have some competitive advantage a couple of laps in, but it's going to be lights out and away we go. But for the soft compound tyre people, so that the rest of the grid's going to have that upper hand, and Charles Leclerc is going to take that as he takes the lead in Silverstone. But we bounce back happen, but we don't really want to be fighting Charles due to the fact, obviously, one, he's our teammate, so we're not going to use much energy. He's going to try and make a move in Luffield. As we approach Copse, they like trying to go down the inside. It's really funny watching them trying to do that, because they kind of like recreate Max v Lewis. Which would be quite funny. Obviously, they've got the upper advantage, and after Perez, there's quite a bit of a gap because he tries my outside around Stowe. As we approach the end of lap 1.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Getting overtaken, as he's going to try and do it on us now, but we're going to let him by. Oh, he goes defensive, does old Charles Leclerc.
Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Got no way of covering that off. But as I was saying, I don't want him to be getting overtaken by loads of drivers and getting that high tyre wear, especially if he going on to that possible second strategy where he's using the hards until the end, which I think is quite weird personally. Lando Norris just set the fastest time of the race and the ERS. I'm actually, one second, I'm going to let him by and I'm going to defend him and play a team game here. Oh, I'm going to go off track there. As I know from practice, these guys are quick. The McLarens are quick. But if I can give Charles the hurry up and the ability with these soft tyres just to go bye-bye and okay, there he goes. Just disappear, Charles. Disappear. Let us fight. Just disappear. Now this DRS, but I'm not going to use the ERS. I want him to disappear. I can battle this. But he's just... Perez tried to make a move on his teammate. That's why I kind of saved my ERS.
Okay,
Stop.
mate. Okay, Charles ahead. Right, here we go. Let's look to get past quickly and put them on the back foot.
Right, let's get by now. Get by.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Whoa! As he pits, he bangs our tyres. I was slowing down to do our
Charles is in
strategy,
the pits.
but damn, Charles, jeez. Right, now we got to go good in that now. He hasn't broke anything, luckily. I think he might have damaged my front wing just a tad. But damn, that was aggressive from our teammate. But Norris behind us is? He's behind us. Is it? It's one of the Visa Cash App RBs. It's Sonoda.
Okay,
Oh, he's
let's
going to
go
hold
now.
us.
Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, off we go. Back into the race.
But Charles will be behind. Charles might actually get in front of us. Yeah, he's going to get in front of us.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for
Okay.
dangerous driving.
We've got some
if you
pushing
cross
to do.
onto the track.
Oh, we got a yellow flag. It's one of the one of the McLarens. They've clashed. McLaren and Lando Norris have crashed into each other. Lando Norris has got going again, but Sergio Perez hasn't. He's stopped in sector 3. I'm going to get past his teammate though. And they've managed to make it back in the pits, so no safety car or anything, luckily. Oh, it's going to be deep. Right, now we push. But Stroll has timed his strategy absolutely perfectly as we do a dummy. Oh, there's going to be contact between the Ferraris. Even more contact between the prancing horses. But Stroll has absolutely timed his strategy crucial. But would it be enough to get a podium? We're getting on at Leclerc. We're going to go to the left.
On Piastri. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh, could be all game on for Stroll to get a podium around the British Grand Prix. throughout the entire of this season, we have had, of course, our ups and downs, as any driver would, but Charles has been probably the main protagonist. Probably not the right word to use, but we're going to roll with it in this. Actually, no, it's the right word. Protagonist in this series. He has been pushing me in Ferrari, his home place, of course, as the Scuderia, and giving in the sprint win. He gave all that confidence back in teammate wise. We missed out on the win for the team, but it's going to be a 1-2 in Britain.
Yes, 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 guys, yes!
Once again.
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
1-2 for Scuderia Ferrari. What a way. I don't know if Stroll got his podium, but we're about to find
They've
out.
done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix.
But a nice 1-2 for Ferrari is what we
Taking victory in
need.
their home circuit as well. What a place to do it. The fans are loving it. They're lapping it up. They have been all weekend
And
long.
Stroll does
And
obviously
they've
get his
delivered
podium.
what the fans wanted to see.
It's what we wanted to see, Stroll podium.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again.
And a nice 1-2 as well. We did it in the sprint in Austria, and we do it in the full Grand Prix, and we have that beautiful trophy. Just what we needed. And yeah, that was a brilliant British
Well, that
Grand
was
Prix, I
certainly
have
an
to say.
exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Oh, it was Lando Norris that made the thing with Sergio Perez. Oliver Bearman and Haas just have not performed well. That nice little secret upgrade we gave Vita Kasha has performed them very, very well, I have to say. But from 10th on the grid to 3rd is not half bad. Also, Hamilton on the great strategy as well. Majority of them on a great strategy, but that makes a 1-2 in the Drivers' Championship. We're now 18 points behind Max Verstappen, and obviously the next protagonist is George Russell. 2 races ago, it looked like a 5-way championship. Doesn't look like that anymore. Now it looks like a good 3-way championship. But for constructors, we are sealing that deal quicker and quicker each race. And to be fair, Visa Kasha doing very, very good this year. I think it's thanks to my secret upgrade we gave them. But I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in Spa.